Hello dear students, welcome to GATE Academy. How are you all? I suppose you all are doing well. I welcome you all to this video series, and this entire video series is with respect to those students who are planning to do their higher studies after their GATE exam. So at present you are having your valid GATE score. Now with the help of these videos, you will get an idea in which of the colleges you can apply for MTech, MS, or in future if you are planning to do PhD also. So now first of all, I will be discussing regarding IITs, then slowly I will proceed towards NIT also. In the first lecture, I will be discussing about the Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, that is IIT Kharagpur. And you know very well, the GATE 2022 exam was also organized by IIT Kharagpur. So let us start our discussion with IIT Kharagpur. So this is the beautiful campus of IIT Kharagpur. This is the main photo, okay, the administrative block you can say of IIT Kharagpur. You can see over here, and different departments also you can, the images you can find in internet. But this is the main administrative block which is there in IIT Kharagpur, okay. Alright then. So this discussion is purely for civil engineering students. So now you can see for Department of Civil Engineering, various MTech programs are there. So now you are having a valid GATE score. Depending upon the cutoff marks which were there in the past data, I will be giving you an idea that this was the minimum cutoff score which was required to apply admission in these branches. So the various branches are structural engineering, environmental engineering and management, geotech engineering, transportation engineering, and apart from this, hydraulic and water resource engineering. These are the core branches of civil engineering in which you can apply for MTech, okay. Alright, then what is the eligibility criteria? First of all, you should know the eligibility criteria, whether you are fit in that criteria, whether you should apply or not. So you should have an idea. So here it is saying that minimum 60% of the marks, or a cumulative percentage index of 6.5 out of 10, or a grade point of 6.5 out of 10 is required for general category. 55% is required for SC, ST and PWD category. Where? In BE or BTech. So now you are having a good GATE score. But if you are not fulfilling these criteria, that is minimum 60% of the marks in BTech, then you can't apply. So these are the basic requirements for you. Another is qualified GATE with a valid GATE score. So each and every colleges are having their minimum cutoff list. Okay, that is why it is mentioning a valid GATE score. See, you all are qualified in GATE exam. But with respect to the college, with respect to the cutoff decided by the college, that criteria should be fulfilled. Then only you are able to apply in any of the IITs or NITs, okay. So these are the basic eligibility criteria. Now if you are having these two conditions, now you can apply, okay. So here there is a list of various cutoff lists in each of the branches, and the table what I am showing you is GATE 2021, that is last year GATE exam, GATE 2020 and GATE 2019. These are the cutoff score, or you can say the minimum score which is required to take admissions in these branches, okay. Alright then. First of all, we are looking into structural engineering. Now you can see clearly that structural engineering branch was closed at the GATE of 760, at the score of 767 for general category. Similarly, you can see in GATE 2020 it was 793. Why these fluctuations are there? Depending upon the number of students, beta. So number of students are different in different year. That is why the fluctuations are being shown with respect to different categories, okay. 767 was the minimum cutoff for general category if I am talking about structural engineering. It was in GATE 2021. Similarly, 793 was the cutoff in GATE 2020 and 778 was the cutoff in 2019. So 767, 778, the you can say the difference is not too high. Okay, for example, you can consider them in the difference of plus or minus 1 or 2 in your GATE score, okay. So in GATE marks, so 1 plus 1 marks can result in such kind of score also, plus point some marks can also result in such kind of scores. So don't rely on these scores, but just have an idea that this year I am having this particular score, so will I be able to apply? This table is going to give you some idea regarding that, okay. So now moving further into environmental engineering, okay. So this particular score was with respect to general category. In this table, you can see for EWS quota, OBC, SC, STN. Similarly, for each and every year, the table category is being divided. Alright. Now moving towards environmental engineering. So environmental engineering, the minimum cutoff was 702 in GATE. Minimum cutoff for environmental engineering in 2020 was 714. In 2019 it was 663. Okay, so number of students were different, that is why the score is being variable. If I talk about EWS, OBC, SC or ST for environmental engineering, it was 648, 669, 540, 545 and 400. So you are able to see how is the distribution is being done. Okay, how the distribution is being done. This is going to give you idea. Now you can see the difference is not too high. So difference is not too high. So if you are fulfilling this criteria, if you are having the score within this range, according to me, you should apply. According to me, you should apply and wait for the counseling. Okay, wait for the counseling. If it is not possible in first counseling, at least wait for second counseling. Third counseling is also there. Then one spot round is also there. Okay. So according to me, you should apply if you are having such kind of scores available with you. Next is transportation engineering, one of the beautiful branch of civil engineering. Okay, and most of the students used to take this branch for their MTech. Here 723 is the cutoff for general category. For other categories like EWS and OBC, the cutoff is 705 and 670. Similarly, if I see for GATE 2020, the cutoff is higher than GATE 2021. Why? Because number of students were more. In this year, the number of students were more as compared to 21. That is why the cutoff is high. Okay. 753 was the cutoff for general category. 742 was the cutoff for GATE 2019. Okay. Next is geotechnical engineering, or what I call soil mechanics and foundation engineering. Here 704 was the cutoff. Minimum cutoff was 704 for general category. In this case 732 was the cutoff. The difference is there because of the number of students. 726 was the cutoff in GATE 2019. Alright. Similarly, hydraulic and water resource engineering 690 and 704, 667. You can see from this table. So this is the important table being prepared just to show the comparison. What is the differences which you can see over here? Why differences are arising? Because number of students are more or less. Okay. So now you can compare your score, and if you are fulfilling these criteria, you should definitely apply and wait for the counseling. Okay. Okay, then moving further. So this is the GATE 2021 rank versus score list, and as per my observation, you can expect such kind of score in these ranks also. Today, this year also, GATE 2022 also, it is also showing a similar kind of trend. So GATE 2022 is also showing similar kind of trend. So with the help of this table, you can have an idea. You can have an idea. Difference is not too much this year also. So 90 plus marks, the rank is between 1 to 10. 85 to 90 marks, the rank is 10 to 15. 78 to 85 marks, 78 to 85 marks, you can expect the rank between 50 to 100. This year also, 84 marks student is having a rank in between this range only. So 84 marks, the student who has got 84 marks or the student who has got 80 marks, he is also having the rank in this category only. Okay, so this is just for your knowledge. You can see this table. Okay, now if you are getting 50 to 57 marks, the rank is 2000 to 5000. This marks and this rank, what I am showing you, this is GATE 2021 rank versus marks. But similar kind of trend is being observed this year also. Okay, more or less the ranges are same. More or less the ranges are same. Okay, now this is the important factor which is going to affect you. Why it is important? Because this is talking about the fee structure. Now the fees for general category, EWS or OBC category is 10,500 that you have to pay for a semester. Now this fees is excluding the hostel cost. If you add the hostel cost, which I have mentioned over here, 28,610, this is the hostel fees. This is the hostel fees which you have to pay along with the semester fees. Okay. Now if you have decided that you are not residing in an hostel, you are looking for another PG or something like that, then only you have to pay these fees. But if you are staying in the hostel, then you have to pay 28,610 extra apart from this. So both of them get combined and the total fees you have to pay if you're planning to do MTech in IIT Kharagpur, this is the fees for a semester which you have to pay. Similarly, for SC/ST category, 5,750 is the fee structure, excluding hostel. This is also excluding hostel. So hostel charges are being excluded here. Okay, na? Okay, this is the MTech teaching assessment. So definitely, you know, if you're planning to do MTech, 2 years of duration is there. Okay, the course is for 2 years, and each and every month you are getting a monthly stipend of rupees 12,400, which is indeed a good amount. Okay, so each and every month you are going to get a stipend of rupees 12,400 for a maximum period of 24 months, that means for 2 years, by Ministry of MHRD. By MHRD you are expecting such kind of stipend, 12,400 every month. Okay, so for first year you have to do theoretical work. That means subjects are being given to you. Okay, the faculty is going to teach you the subject. You have to give the exam the similar manner what you are going to what you have already given in BTech time. The first year is entirely theory work. Okay, there is a possibility seminar work or something presentation work is being given to you accordingly. And the second year is entirely the thesis work. I mean, 1 year you have to do theory. Second year you have to do the thesis work. A guide will be assigned to you depending upon your marks or depending upon the various criteria. A guide will be assigned to you. With him you have to discuss a topic. He will give you an area of research. You have to do the research on that particular area. Then accordingly you have to decide the topic in which you are comfortable to do thesis work. Now in that thesis work you have to study various research paper. Now you have to develop something that belongs to you. So any new thing you have to develop in this thesis work. Okay, and in IITs and NITs definitely you should do a thesis work very seriously, because that is going to add a feather in your cap. Okay, in IITs and NITs the weightage to thesis work is given. Okay, the weightage to thesis work is given, that is importance is being given to this thesis work, and depending upon the thesis work only you are going to get placement. Just mark this point. Based upon the thesis work, based upon your performance in the thesis work, based upon your relation with your guide, you are going to get placement. So definitely you have to work very hard for thesis work. Okay, that's different thing. Gate score cutoff is very high. Definitely you can expect. That is why I am saying if you are having the gate score within this range what I have shown you above, then definitely you can apply there. Also, gate score is not sufficient. If you got a call from IIT, there you have to give a writing test. Also, one interview will be scheduled. If you are able to qualify in these both categories, then definitely you are being welcomed in IIT Kharagpur. So you have to pass an additional test. That means apart from gate exam, if you got a call from IIT, there you have to give one entrance test depending upon your branch. For example, you are choosing structural engineering. There you have to give one test, written test, and one interview will also be scheduled. So you have to clear these both categories also, then only you are going to get admission. Then guide selection, as I have told you, this procedure happens later. Okay, these all things I have shown you. Placement is better when you are able to do the thesis work. If you are having good impression with your guide, if you are having good relation with your guide, if he is happy with you, then definitely he will give you good ideas regarding placement, or if you are planning to do PhD, or if you are planning to do more higher studies apart from MTech. Okay, so these were the basic points, and now if you are having any queries, you can log in into this site and you can visit this site and clear your doubts. Okay, now how you should apply here, the dates will be announced soon. The dates will be announced soon. First of all, you have to register yourself in COAP, that is Common Offer Acceptance Portal. There you have to register, and he will ask you in which of the IITs you are interested to apply. Depending upon the gate score, suppose the gate score is valid for 3 years. If you are planning to apply based upon gate score 2020 or 2021, that also you can do. If you are thinking that no, this particular score was higher than this year, then you can apply that also. He will give you the options. When you are filling the form in COAP, he will give you the option. Then for each and every IIT, a separate fees you have to pay. That lies in the range of 300 or so. Okay, that separate fees you have to pay for doing the online registration. Now depending upon the cutoff or different counselings, you are being shortlisted, then you have to give a written test. Interview is being followed by that. If you clear the interview, if you pass the written test, then you are most welcome in the IIT. So this was a basic idea that you should have before applying into the IIT. So these were the mark score, their cutoff scores. Okay, the minimum cutoff score required to get admission into these many branches. Okay, so I suppose this information is sufficient for you. Okay, just wait for the date, and I wish you all the best. Thank you, everybody.